Hey everyone, what's going on? Phoenix here. Today we are doing the Balor's rescue quest. We are saving Lord Cressivis's pet Madiker, hopefully. Alright, so you're going to come to Lindak Tukul and speak with Lord Cressivis. I think you can skip this step. I don't think it's required, but it's nice to get the lore background. So he's going to say, my scouts tracked demons to a location in the northernmost reaches of the Dylands. I fear I do not know more than that. If you seek to aid us in this conflict, find these demons, slay these demons, return what information you might find, and if you happen to find him, please do return my precious Balor to me. So we are going to head to the northernmost reaches of the Direlands, like he says. So I think the fastest route to get to this dungeon is to take your mansion portal device to the Black Spawn Den portal device. So let's do that now. Alright, I think we got it on the 40th try. Awesome. So we're just going to run around this cliff and then head to the coordinates 12.2 north, 81.1 west, where there will be a hole in the ground, and we'll pick it up there. Alright, so you'll start seeing some shadow Lugians. And there's no dungeon here, there's just this hole in the ground. We're going to try our Shadow Slayer. I'm not sure how good that's going to be, but I do think these guys are weak to fire. The wiki says electric, but I did check the emulator and see other shadows. So yeah, I think we're going to go with fire here. They do use hollow weapons, so you're going to want to be careful with that. This quest, I probably should mention at the top, is a level 80 quest. I think this run, well, it's a pretty short run. You can also run through this dungeon, but one thing that's nice about it is these Lugians have a chance to drop special portal gems that come right back here. So I do think, you know, if you're doing this close to the level, or, you know, maybe you're a little under geared, you probably would be best to fight your way down, get a portal gem or two, and that way if you do die, you'll have a quick way to get back. Oh, we got a Lich's Pearl. Okay, let's go. Lich's Pearl is willpower? It's not bad. Yeah, take that. Really just want to get a portal gem so I can show it off. So once you come down into this little area, you're going to stay to the right. There's only one path that goes forward. You'll end up in this larger room here. A bunch of these Shadow Lugians throwing rocks at you. Shadow Slayer's doing quite well. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm only doing half power. These guys are just not cooperating with the drops. There we go, that was a nice big crit. I like these, like, the way these Lugians look, at least. Pretty cool. So there is some custom content on Levistrus that makes this quest even more rewarding. Still cannot get a portal gem. Maybe these ones out here don't drop it? I thought that they did. I mean, pretty sure they do. You think these Lugians are mad that I'm wearing their armor? Like I'm wearing the Arm, Mind, and Heart set? There we go. Okay. So they do drop. Shadow Lugian Stronghold Portal Gem. Definitely going to want to kill a few of these guys and get one. Nice, easy route back. And then it makes repeating this quest, you know, every 20 hours pretty easy. All right, so from here we're gonna run because we did get a portal gem already. So we're gonna go up this ramp. We're going to always mess this up. Make a left, go around the corner, down, and then straight into the portal, past a bunch of monsters. All right, and then we are inside. You'll see a bunch of Lugian prisoner NPCs. I made my way deep within this pit before they overwhelmed me. There is something down there, something black and horrible. It creates these shadowy doppelgangers from nothingness. You must destroy it. Otherwise, I fear these demons will overrun the surface world. All right, that's definitely spooky. Then we're going to head further in. Don't need my V-Sense anymore. I don't know why I stopped attacking. Yeah, I like the 400 crits with this are pretty good. Actually, let me just try like the Fire Rend and see what that does. Yeah, so the Shadow Slayer is definitely working. And if you want more portal gems, I'm pretty sure they drop on these monsters too. Like, as you go, you could just keep looting. Here we go. We got our first, like, mini-boss, this Shadow Commander. I don't even know if this is actually a mini-boss, to be honest. Nope. But there are a few, like, you know, little bosses throughout this fight. Throughout this dungeon, I mean. Alright, so you'll run up to this hallway and you'll see a door here that is locked. Just 400 resistance, so if you have lockpick, you can actually go straight through, which I do, but I'm going to show you the other way, which is to turn left here. And make your way into this cave section of the dungeon. You can kind of go either way, it's circular. We're going to go right here. We're going to follow this around, and we're going to find Shatok. There we go. Here's our actual first mini-boss. So this might take a while, because this guy's got 5,000 HP. Alright, there we go. My buffs are running out, which is not great. But we're going to loot a Coda. And you can grab a Doppelganger shield if you'd like. Yeah, so next to Shock Talk is a Filthy Key, which we're going to grab. And then we'll head back up. Respawn in here is pretty quick. We're going to use the key on the door and we can head through. I've got a lot of guys after me. Ooh, one shot. Nice. Yeah. I don't know if my buffs running matters, because these guys all use hollow stuff, but not great for my ability to hit them, apparently. Yeah, I won't hit that guy still. Just pump, put some points into my light weapons. I like these crits. Or whatever's happening where I'm one-shotting these guys is pretty awesome. Alright, we're just gonna keep going forward into the dungeon. Well, if I die, I got the portal gems, so that's the whole point. Alright, left here, down the ramp. Split comes back together on the other side. I believe I still have my item buffs, yeah, because they're level 8s. Yeesh. Now I'm really gimped. Unbuffed, mule, overburdened. Alright, so you'll find this lava pit, and you will see Urleg, our second mini-boss. Four hours later, we got Urleg down. Now you can grab the Doppelganger's robe. And then if you were here with a group, the next person could grab a coda. Here we're going to make a right. Alright, and we're nearing our third and final mini-boss, which is Amaroth here. Right, so I'm using Dirty Fighting and the Unbalancing Blow to reduce the melee D so I don't miss. Seems to be working pretty well. I also put all my unspent XP into my light weapons. Alright, we got him down. You can grab a patch of Balor's fur. And then there is like a little kind of lower thing at the end, I think, where you can run all the way to the end here. There's a ton of guys, and there's this crazy Shadow Lugian portal, which I guess you can kill. This thing is pretty wild looking. Nah, we're gonna die if we fight this. All right, so we are going to head back to Linvac Tukul. All right, so the shield and the robe you get to keep, but you can hand over the coda and get, I thought it was 15 million, but it's rewarding 26 million, which is nice. 4 MMDs, not bad. And then you could also turn in the patch of Balor's fur here, but on Levistrus, you can turn that in the marketplace for some extra rewards. So let's go do that. So Savannah, right in front of us here in Marketplace, will take the patch of Balor's fur, get 104 million experience, which is quite a bit more than you get in Linvac Tukul. I believe you get 25 million. 3 more MMDs, and a random bag of Work 10 salvage. We got White Sapphire, which is great if you're a starting off character. So that quest timer for this is 6 days, but everything else that we just did is 20 hours. So you could repeat the Balor's Fur part, you just can't repeat the marketplace version of Balor's Fur for 6 days. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely a really good experience quest, especially if you're playing on the Levistrus server. Once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.